What is it you wanted me to reconcile myself to? I was born here almost 60 years ago. I'm not going to live another 60 years. You always told me it takes time. It has taken my father's time, my mother's time, my uncle's time, my brother's and my sister's time, my nieces and my nephew's time. How much time do you want for your progress?
Violence erupted after the acquittal of 4 white policemen in the beating trial of black motorist Rodney King. There's been looting, buildings have been set ablaze, and some motorists have been dragged from their cars and beaten. So far, 9 people are reported dead, scores of others have been injured, and Governor Pete Wilson has declared a state of emergency today, Thursday, April the 30th, 1993.
If I go into a store on videotape and steal a Twinkie, I'm going to jail for 6 months, okay? You got 4 guys on videotape, obviously savagely beating someone, and they get off. I'm black, they're white. You know, what's happening here?
This is no ordinary night in Los Angeles. It was no ordinary trial. The jury acquitting all 4 white officers of assault on black motorist Rodney King. It couldn't agree, once again to recap, whether Officer Lawrence Powell, who struck King with his nightstick at least 45 times, used excessive force, though. A mistrial was declared on that count. Prosecutors now have to decide if they want to retry Powell. The beating was captured, of course, on that now...
It's not right! It's not right! It's not right what y'all doing! I came from the ghetto too! Same as all of you did!
Y'all need to listen!
But y'all messed up my business! And you call it black power! You mad at the white man! Why destroy my business? Why destroy my truck? Why steal my computer? I'm trying to make it. Could you understand that? Can't y'all see it? I'm trying to make it.
A bystander's cell phone recording Floyd's pleas for precious breath.
They will kill me, man.
Capturing those prescient words for those excruciating minutes.
Bro, with your feet on his neck, man, you get off the
His nose is bleeding like
This, the second video of a black man dying to emerge in less than a month.
Seeing Ahmaud Arbery killed by citizens while he's jogging. Watching George Floyd be killed unarmed by police. All of these incidents back to back.
Please don't tell me that he's gone.
To back.
From Eric Garner to Ahmaud Arbery, all part of a seemingly endless stream of footage revealing the violence so many have experienced, challenging the police version of events.
I think America must see that riots do not develop out of thin air. Certain conditions continue to exist in our society, which must be condemned as vigorously as we condemn riots. But in the final analysis, a riot is the language of the unheard. And what is it that America has failed to hear? It has failed to hear that the plight of the Negro poor has worsened over the last few years. It has failed to hear that the promises of freedom and justice have not been met. And it has failed to hear that large segments of white society are more concerned about tranquility and the status quo than about justice, equality, and humanity. And so in a real sense, our nation's summers of riots are caused by our nation's winters of delay. And as long as America postpones justice, we stand in the position of having these recurrences of violence and riots over and over again. social justice, and progress are the absolute guarantors of riot prevention.
Officers in riot gear fired tear gas while protesters threw rocks and chanted, "I can't breathe," echoing what 46-year-old George Floyd, that's his name, told police before he died.
Charge them everywhere. That's the bottom line. Charge the cops. Do your job. Do what you say this country is supposed to be about, the land of the free for all. It has not been free for black people, and we are tired. Don't talk to us about looting. Y'all are the looters. America has looted black people. America looted the Native Americans when they first came here. So looting is what you do. We learned it from you. We learned violence from you. We learned violence from you. The violence was what we learned from you. So if you want us to do better, then damn it, you do better.
I agree with you perfectly. This is the basic problem.
Then what do you
that white people think they're better than others?
I can't solve the problem. You guys pull the strings that close schools. You guys draw the boundaries that keep our kids restricted to the ghetto. You guys write up the restrictive covenants that keep us out of houses. So it's up to you to talk to your brothers and your sisters and persuade them that they have a responsibility. We've assumed ours for over 400 years, and we're tired of this kind of stuff now. We're not going to suffer patiently anymore. No more turning the other cheek. No more blessing our enemies. No more praying for those who despitefully use us. We're going to show you that we've learned the lessons you've taught us. We've studied your history, and you did not take over this country by singing "We Shall Overcome." You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word.
If you can only be tall because somebody's on their knees, then you have a serious problem. And my feeling is white people have a very, very serious problem. And they should start thinking about what they can do about it. Take me out of it.
Now, I will never say that progress is being made. If you stick a knife in my back 9 inches and pull it out 6 inches, there's no progress. You pull it all the way out, that's not progress. The progress is healing the wound that's a blow made. And they haven't even begun to pull a knife out, much less try and heal the wound. They won't even admit the knife is there. You haven't.